The Rock of the Region, X-Rock 1039. We got some Chicagoland region rockers on the phone with us right now because we got a brand new song coming up to debut for you. But on the phone, John McFarland of M&R Rush, and right here in the studio with us, Marty Martirosian of M&R Rush. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Thanks,
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. And it's going to be an exciting new year for you guys. You guys have a brand new song. We're going to play it in just a few minutes here, and I'll let the boys tee it up here in a few. But I want to congratulate you guys on the stuff that's been happening over the last couple years. You signed up with Color Red Records, and Goodbye City Lights, the 5-song EP that came out, I believe, late in 2022. And we just gave away a whole flock of copies of that on vinyl and CD for Christmas here on X-Rock 1039. So just congratulations on all the great stuff you guys have been doing lately. It's been a lot of fun to hear all this great music.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate your support and how the station gets behind local rock and M&R Rush.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the things we love is our rockers around the area and that indigenous rock that we get to play here, and M&R Rush is right at the top. So the plan for 2024, we had spoken a few weeks ago, was starting with the new single that we're about to hear is perhaps a flock of singles that are going to be released every so often. Is that still the plan that we're looking at going into 2024 here?
Yes, that's definitely the plan. We've been writing songs and demoing them, and then the plan is to come out with a single periodically, maybe every other month. Mm-hmm. And then after we get to a certain number, we'll probably put them all together and release some more vinyl product.
Sure. But how long does it take to put together, a single like this? I mean, you guys hammer at them for a couple of months, or, does it all fall together pretty quick? Maybe it's a little bit of both, huh?
A little bit of both. I mean, the way this one came around, and John could expand on this, is this was originally just John wrote the tune, and it was going to be a demo. And then some things happened, which I'll let John explain exactly what happened.
Yeah, John McFarland and Marty Martirosian of M&R Rush here. So, John, tell us about the writing and recording about this new song. I call it a rock anthem. I just think it's a big, bombastic rock anthem with a big riff, and take it from there. And you're the guitar guy, so I'm not surprised the riff came out of you.
Well, first of all, mission accomplished, because that is exactly what was my intent. I've always wanted to write something, a rock anthem similar to "We Will Rock You," the Queen, or there's other ones out there. But this one actually got its birth, I guess you call it. It was a few years ago. We were actually rehearsing. We were getting ready to rehearse, mm-hmm. And I normally, you turn on your amp, you kind of play a few little things, get your hands moving, and I just started playing. This thing just came out of nowhere. And I always have my phone with me, and I recorded it as fast as I could, and get it on tape or on the phone.
Sure.
And it kind of sat for a couple years, and then I was listening back to some of my ideas, and I'm like, I got to work on this one. I really, again, I thought I wanted to do a rock anthem, and I just I worked on it. It was originally probably about a year ago. I pulled it back up and put some lyrics together, and the song wasn't quite finished yet. But then, what was it, Marty? Probably March.
Yep.
March. I sat down and I finished the song at home, and then I came in the studio and I showed it to the guys for the first time, and we went through it once, twice. Third time, we hit record, and we put together what we thought was going to be a demo. And the more I listened to the energy mm-hmm. coming from Marty and Roger and the guitars and the vocal, instead of it just being a demo to pass around to the guys, we decided we were going to turn this into the song itself. And had some convincing to do to Marty, but we did it. It was a chore turning, because sometimes with a demo, certain things aren't recorded properly. But we had to do some fancy editing and some EQing mm-hmm. With Pro Tools. But yeah, it ended up sounded pretty good.
I was going to say, I'm trying to think of the last song you guys did that was quite this heavy, and I'm thinking "Ready."
Yeah, that was a heavy one. Ready
Yeah.
and maybe like Keep on Rocking. Was a pretty guitar orientated song.
But
Well,
this,
even Time Waits for No One. I mean, not quite as heavy as this one, but Time Waits for No One from the vinyl.
we were talking before, and it's just got big beat, big riff, as I said, and like I said, the lyrics are very rock anthem like, and I love the solo in it. And did you tell us before that was your demo solo and you just left it?
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's funny because for the demo, you record the music first, and I had a scratch. They call it the scratch vocal. So I'm singing. I didn't even have all the lyrics yet, and all of a sudden, I just yelled to the guys, "All right, here comes the solo," and I had nothing planned, and it just that was the first take. Again, and that's what I'm talking about as far as the energy.
Yeah.
The energy, and sometimes you're lucky and you catch lightning in a bottle, and you don't have to go back and fix it. So, again, this majority of this song was just the demo.
Yeah, and John's like being real nice about how much convincing he had to do to me on releasing it, as a single.
Uh-huh.
And it was just because I went in with the attitude, hey, we're just putting this down quick. I wasn't even really thinking about what I was playing or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then when John called, he said, "Hey, man, this is you guys laid it really nice. It's magical," which, magical moments don't come that often. And John, being the songwriter, he kept on saying, it's great. We'll get those drums sounding the way you want them to sound.
Sure.
Which they did.
Mm-hmm.
But it was some good conversation, right, John?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was. But again, it was through the vocal mic. I'm yelling, "Verse, now bridge,
Right.
here comes the chorus," and but Marty everybody followed along great, and I think that was part of the magic too. There was nothing. Some of our earlier recordings, going back to the 70s and 80s, we had played these songs on stage 100 times, 50 times before. So then you go in the studio and you try to capture that same excitement and that same energy. And this being the first time those guys played, or actually the third take, but actually it was the first time it went from beginning to the end without any mistakes. And, again, a lot of times you're lucky to catch lightning in a bottle like that.
Yeah, I love the backing vocals on it too. I mean, you guys really did a great job on that. It's just everything came together really nice on this tune. So it's exciting, not just with this song, but it's exciting to hear the other stuff that we're going to be getting throughout the year. So it's just a really exciting time for M&R Rush. Any chance that we're going to see you guys live a few times this year?
Well, like I said, this one took a long time to come to fruition to be able to release. So our plans is just to concentrate right now on just writing, recording, and releasing.
Gotcha.
And this song was written, obviously, if you listen to the lyrics, the song was written to be the opening song of our show, our concerts.
I was listening to it earlier this morning, and I was thinking the exact same thing. It would be a great opener, yeah.
Yep, exactly. We're excited about it.
Yeah, as are we. I'm excited about more music on the way, too, following this in 2024. And we're starting it out with Rock This Town. And hopefully a chance, like I said, maybe, who knows, maybe you guys will squeeze something in this year where folks will get to come and see you, because you guys just explode live. I mean, you guys have just always been such a great live band.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate it. I think that's the fact that we've been together as long as we have.
Yeah.
We know each other. I mean, a lot. Hey, I'm at the front of the stage singing at a microphone, and Marty's behind me. I got my back to him, but I know what he's going to play next.
Mm-hmm.
And we've done it so long that we a lot of it's done without even looking at each other.
Marty Rosen and John McFarland of M&R Rush with us this morning, and all leading up to this big debut right here. Why don't I let you guys tee it up?
All right. Brand new for the first time on X-Rock 103.9. This is Rock This Town by
M&R Rush.
That's right. John McFarland and Marty Rosen. Let's rock this town right now. Crank this one up. X-Rock 103.9.